Hello, welcome back to my kitchen. We are making a fantastic summertime recipe today, pineapple and poblano salsa. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a great thing to bring along to any cookout, barbecue, pool party, or eat it by yourself on the back porch kind of recipe. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple, it's using really fresh ingredients, and I know that you're gonna love it. So let's go ahead and get started. Today I'm actually going to be using my molcajete bowl for this recipe. If you don't have one, just use a big round bowl. It'll be totally fine. So first thing we're going to add to the bowl is 4 minced garlic cloves, 1 bunch of cilantro that you finely diced really well, and then we're going to add the juice of 2 to 3 limes. I'm going to use the muddler for this and to mix it all together. If you're making it in a regular bowl, just use a wooden spoon. You just want to make sure that you really combine the flavors. Now with the rest of the ingredients, you're going to want to make sure that you finely dice them around the same size. So the pineapple, the avocado, the onion, the poblano. As you're chopping all these ingredients, just make sure to keep in mind that you want them to be equally the same size. We're actually going to roast our poblanos so that they're ready to go by the time we're ready to mix everything together. The quickest way that I like to do it is actually in the oven, and I'll just make sure that the grate is at the highest rack possible. Turn the oven on broil on high, stick them in there, and make sure to keep an eye on them. So what this is going to do is just really char and blister the outside of those poblano peppers. It helps just really deepen and develop the flavors for this recipe, but you want to keep an eye on it if you do it this way because it is broil. You don't want to burn them. This will take about 5 minutes, but just open the oven every minute. Just once you see the black bubbling blister, use tongs, flip them over, and make sure you get all 4 sides. You can also just do this in the oven as you're cooking, like 350 degrees for 10 to 20 minutes. You can throw them on the grill. If you have a gas burner stove, you can just char them like you would a tortilla. Whatever the way that you want to do them, go ahead and do that. These also can be prepped ahead of time. If you do that, just keep them in a container in the refrigerator and then pull them out when you're ready. So to finish the rest of the salsa, we're gonna finely dice half of a red onion, half of a fresh pineapple. We're gonna dice the 2 roasted poblanos. I just cut the ends off and then dice skin, seeds, and all. We're gonna add in 2 finely diced jalapenos. This recipe isn't really spicy, there's just a good hint, but if you're really sensitive to jalapenos, just add 1 if you'd like. If you want it extra spicy, add 3. But we're gonna add all of those ingredients to the bowl and then add a pinch of salt and mix them all together. The last thing that we're gonna add is the avocados. I slice and cube 2 ripe avocados, add them to the bowl, give it a final mix. You're gonna want to taste to see if it needs any more lime juice or salt. Make sure you don't over salt this recipe because you are gonna be eating it with salty tortilla chips. Stir it all together, add it to your bowl, and serve it with your most favorite tortilla chips, and that is it. It's super easy to make, only a couple of really fresh ingredients. Everybody's gonna love it. It's a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of spice. This salsa just has a really well-rounded, that's really hard to say, flavor profile. So for this full recipe and so many more, just head on over to fuelingasouthernsoul.com. It's all there. So thank you for cooking and following along with me in my kitchen. Stay tuned. We have so many more yummy recipes coming up this summer. I can't wait to have you back in the kitchen with me. I will talk to you all really soon. Bye-bye.